Back in January, Rudy Giuliani was finally served with a subpoena to come and appear before the January 6th Select Committee. And of course, go ahead and bring all the stuff you got with it. And last week, actually last Saturday it was reported that Rudy Giuliani was working, via his lawyers with the Select Committee to determine the terms, figure out when he was going to come up there. It seemed like Giuliani was definitely going to cooperate. But then 3 days after that, those conversations were reported on Saturday that they were working together. Sunday, Monday passed, and on Tuesday, Giuliani went on Newsmax and absolutely lambasted the committee, calling them illegal and somehow claiming they have no subpoena power whatsoever. Here's what he said. How can you have any confidence in this committee, which, by the way, is illegal? I mean, it doesn't have a minority membership. It really can't subpoena anybody. And he's pointing to the fact that when you have a committee, you have to get both the majority and the minority weigh in on the subpoenas before they can be issued. Sure, that's a rule of the House. But Giuliani's forgetting that they do have minority members. They have 2 Republicans on the committee. They have Liz Chaney and Adam Kinser. And those Republicans said, heck yeah, let's go forward with that subpoena there for old Rudy. So if that is the legal argument that you're coming at the committee with, trying to fight this subpoena that for some reason weeks later you finally decided to freak out about, you're going to fall flat. You're absolutely not going to win that argument because it is so damn stupid. Now, here's the thing. During this segment, it was also brought up that, the committee has no legislative purpose. So they can't even be doing these things, which, for the record, is a legal argument that conservatives have been using for quite some time when fighting different, congressional committees in recent years. And every time it's fallen flat. Like 100% of the time they try to use that argument, it doesn't work. This is a select committee. This is a special committee. It is not necessarily bound by the same rules as other committees who frequently, though not always, have to show a legislative purpose for what they do. There are certain carve-outs for regular committees, and there's even more carve-outs for select committees. They 100% have the authority, the legal authority, to conduct criminal investigations. They cannot charge anyone with a crime, but they can send their recommendations for charges over to the United States Department of Justice. Rudy Giuliani went to law school, passed the bar. He should know these things, and he does. So my big question here is, why the sudden discrepancy? Why were we hearing last Saturday that you were cooperating and you were negotiating the terms under which you would come and testify, and then 3 days later you're telling the far-right audience of Newsmax, like, this committee's illegal and I'm not going to comply with the subpoena because the subpoena itself is illegal? Which one are you doing as theater? Because I'm willing to bet it's your appearance on Newsmax. Because you want this far-right audience over there to think, oh, Giuliani's still a tough fighter. He's got it in him. This is a guy that took on the mafia and he got him. No, he's a coward. He's telling 2 separate stories to 2 separate groups of people. Publicly, he's saying, bull crap, I'm going to go in front of this committee. Hell no, that ain't happening. And behind the scenes, he's like, yeah, what do you guys want from me? Cool, do you want me to bring anything? Like maybe bring some donuts or something when it's time to talk? Like, whatever you guys want, it's up to you. I'm here for you. Oh, I'm not going to go to this illegal committee over here. If you can't see through that, then hey, maybe Newsmax is the channel for you after all. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.